Yeah, I'm still waiting on it to go live on my computer though. Looks like I'm streaming. I don't know. I'm streaming off of this cell phone. Let me mute my little computer. How is the audio? Can you guys hear me okay? What's up, Brian? I'm here to entertain you, brother. That's what I'm doing. Oh, look at my weird looking hair. I took a shower earlier, and yeah, my hair is all, yeah. I think it looked better when it was greasy. Yeah, and I'm not a girl, by the way. Buzzing? Yeah, geez, I don't know what to do about the buzzing here. Because that's brand new. Stick around with this a little bit. Let me see if I can go right in. Y'all stand by. Please stand by. We're experiencing technical difficulties. Right into, if we can. All right, is that any better? What's up, Motorhead, Spaz, Richards? Here, just got your message. It's better. So that's better. Is everybody okay with my buzzing? Oh, good. Okay, so it's a cable issue. So if you don't know, I'm in central Illinois, southernish central Illinois. I'm on the side of a lake, Shelbyville. It's the big reservoir behind me, and I may walk you guys around in a bit just to kind of show you what's cool. It's Corps of Engineer Park. It's freaking amazing. Almost every Corps of Engineer park I've been to was amazing. Um, Apparently, they had a budget at one time to spend money on recreational stuff, and I think it was also I think I read this somewhere that it was a strategy. Um, Yeah, work on your buzzing. Yeah, I wish I could be working on my buzzing. The whole thing would be better right now is for a cold beer in my hand. I've got 3 warm beers on the bike, and I'm just not going to do it. I'm thinking about doing something really bold this evening. I'm thinking about hanging out here. This is like a picnic area. It's just beautiful. Um, I'm about 75 feet above the lake behind me. But anyway, I'm getting distracted. I want to tell y'all the story the way I understand it about the Corps of Engineers. So they dam up rivers, and they do a lot of work with the inland waterways, and I'm not sure exactly the extent they do, but basically it's for commerce and ability to move um, boats up and down rivers. And that's you see all the locks that are on the rivers in America are probably going to be Corps of Engineer locks. All structures that have anything to do with inland waterways, stuff like that, it's all Corps. So, in other words, the Corps wanted to dam up and tap power into all these rivers too, allow traffic to go upstream and downstream on these rivers. So to make it easier on the public and not have to sell it so hard, they started making these beautiful parks. And that's what you see is these fantastic parks where they have dams or where they have some kind of structure where they had to go build something instead of going, hey, we build. No, here's your beautiful park. It's world class. And everybody around here should not have beef because we're going to have this, we're going to have a boat landing, place to take the kids, picnicking, a swimming area, and they're all fantastic. Some of them have fallen into disrepair, but they started out really well. So hey, yeah, much better. Yeah, good. The audio's good. That was an easy fix. Work on the bike, getting it ready. Working on the bike. Yeah, dude. Uh, it's kind of interesting hearing your Scott, if y'all don't know, second born. That's I'm hoping to hook up with a couple of people. Well, one of them I'm hooking up with tomorrow, Key on the monkey. I'm rolling up to Chicago to hang out with him a little while. We were gonna ride, but he just dislocated his elbow. I don't know. Maybe he just didn't want to ride. But yeah, I'm going to hang out with him. Uh, and then Scott is in Kansas, but I don't know. Uh, dude, my my AirPad for the Safari, well, actually the Safari pad started leaking. It was a slow leak, 3 or 4 hours, and it would be leaked down where it'd be uncomfortable. I had in the middle of the night and blow it up. So I left the Safari mat and brought the XL with me because I wanted to have something that I could count on. Anyway, um, first night popped it out last night, and it went flat in like 30 minutes. So I blew it out like 3 times before I went to bed, hoping, it's yeah, it is laggy, isn't it? Monkey videos, yeah. There's a good chance you might see me on a monkey. Yeah, I'm seeing videos over here, or I'm seeing comments over here way before I'm seeing it over here. So, yeah. I don't know what I can do about lag. I got what I got. I'm streaming off my phone, and I'm running internet into my laptop so I can read. It's a joke trying to read the comments off the phone. And not just that, I don't have my producer here with me. My producer's on. He's in a land far away. I miss you, Carl. But I've got a decent setup here. It's I got my laptop set up. I got my phone is hanging over there. I'm streaming from my phone, so I know I hate watching people staring somewhere else and going, it's really distracting. I'll try to do better. Coming in loud and clear. Hey, happy boys, I hear from you. Bites are fun, but not a. Yeah, I'm the same way, man. I have this dream of riding some stupid bike across country, but really, it's good. God, that would be so painful. I know it would be painful with a backpack. I can't imagine doing much else off of a small bike, but it would be fun for a little bit, and it would be a challenge. So small bikes can be fun. I think for me, that would be so painful. I don't think I would get that much out of it. Yeah, I'm glad it's not terrible or unwatchable. Safari pad already leaking. Just Blaze, dude, I don't know if you hear late, you hear me. My Safari leaked down last night, and I've had that thing probably almost 3 weeks of camping on that already. Well, actually, not the Safari. I've got the XL pad that I pulled out last night, and it leaks down volume wise because of temperature, but my Safari was leaking enough I was afraid to bring it, so I brought an XL pad. Um, yeah, so my XL just went flat 30 minutes last night, but I'm emailing Tim. He's going to see if he can get a replacement while I'm on my trip, so I've got to figure out. Scott, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I'm thinking if you're delaying your departure, maybe I can ship the replacement pad to your place, because I don't think I'm going to want to hang out in Chicago for a week waiting on a ground pad. So that's just me. And I really would like to have that damn pad. So, I mean, I'm hanging in the war bonnet, the Blackbird, which has never let me down, except when it gets really, really cold, and my underquilt comes undone. It's a hard awakening. How's your bike running? Bike's running like a top. It needs a counter sprocket. That's about it. It needs counter sprocket. I thought about replacing it before I left, but I figured I'm going to get in there and find something else and just, I'll just wing it. One night mini moto camp. So the Z125 is Kawasaki's version of the monkey. What do they call that? They don't call it's gotta have a name, doesn't it? Z? Is it a Z? Don't they have a name for that thing? Yeah. So I was deep into the explanation of where I'm at, Shelbyville, Illinois, in this beautiful park about 60, 70 feet above the lake behind me. And they've got a camping-ish area over here. There's some camping on the north side of the lake. I just didn't want to go over there because I had good internet here. I just took a shower. I had a spigot over there. I've got power. I've got a battery charging over there. And the breeze was been incredible here. It's just been fantastic. I've been hanging out here since 2:33, and the only thing that's missing is a cold beer. So I'm hanging out with you guys instead. Kawasaki Honda has yeah, yeah. Who's got the yeah. Yeah, but what I'm asking is, don't they have a name for the Z125? Isn't there a cute little name, or is it just Z125? Because, that's marketing, I guess. Just winging it out here, sprocket be damned. Yeah, I mean, at some point it's going to start bother me and start making a lot of racket, and then I'll probably get it replaced. The only thing missing is Carl. Yeah. Well, Carl's a working man, just like probably most of you guys. So he's he's living vicariously through me. There's got to be a better way of saying that because it sounds kind of shitty. I'm gonna live vicariously through you. Well, you're really having fun. I'll be fucking slaving here at work. Sorry, y'all. This stream is not for children. Trying to find a new gig. It's somewhere. Setting up bike tent this weekend to air out. Long list. Just 120. See, 120. Yeah, I got lucky and got the weekend off. Yeah, cool, man. Vicariously. Yeah, that's nice rainbows. So is the audio still good? Because the wind's picking up. Then it was howling earlier, and I was having trouble getting this microphone working. And yeah, it's good to hear that. Just undigital cables. You get a lot of modifications. You guys would be impressed. I actually shot some video earlier to show you the link that I go to do live stream. Yeah, Brian's out having fun with 18 wheels. It's hearing somebody that likes their job. That's good, man. I'm glad that somebody likes their job. I mean, my regular job, the thing I've been doing for a living for the past 17 years. No, wait a minute. Yeah, 17 years. I like it. It ties me to home. So that's kind of why I ditched that. That's why I'm on the bike, because I got to give up the income. Well, not just that. It's a build business, do I keep building the business, or do I do the things that make me happy? And at some point, Brian is posting truck stop shower videos. Yeah. So I'm gonna have a detailed video at some point. I'm gonna step over into the truck stop shower thing. I just had a cold shower today, but at some point I want to be so greasy and so downtrodden. All my spirits are going to be failing. At some point, I'm going to run to a truck stop and go, here it is, from start to finish. Here's how easy it is, hopefully. I can't imagine. Unless somebody at the truck stop runs you off. Hey, stop harassing our truckers. Stop begging for shower tickets. But it's going to be... I'll be on Saturday and Sunday. Got about an hour and 20 minutes. I'll be out of this truck. Hell yeah, dude. It's Friday night. We build super radiators, factory life. Yeah. Well, shit, man. At least you're making decent money. Factories, right? Keith, what's up, man? I was just telling everybody I was heading your way tomorrow. Um, hang out outside of Chicago. So far, I'm digging Illinois, man. I've seen probably enough corn and wheat fields, but it's beautiful up here, and today was an exceptional day. The last couple of days riding, it's been low to mid 90s, just sweltering humidity, just killing me, and I wasn't enjoying riding. So, yeah, shithole Chicago. Yeah, shithole Chicago. uh, yeah, it's been sweltering. It's been brutal. I don't like riding in the heat like that. I don't like, I've ridden across deserts. It wasn't as bad as it's been the last couple of days. I just don't like it. Not just that, you're broiling in your own juices, and I don't like that. You know, I find myself standing on the pegs, not just to get some relief on my knees and my ass, but to get that breeze going in my crotch and getting a little bit too personal. I have a taste for spicy Asian food. I think you know the answer to that. Uh, I'll even put up with shithole Chicago for spicy Asian food. 12 days. 12 days? Oh, 12-hour days. Yeah. Yeah, I did 12-hour. Dude, been there. But, yeah, you get 4 days off, right? Do you do 3 straight? Gary, you on here? I don't think Gary's on here. I haven't seen him. Hook you up on spice. Yeah, I don't like to bleed, but I like spicy stuff. I like having a pitcher of water on the table. That's the kind of spice I like. I like being able to knock it down. I like very flavorful spice. So just pain, it's not my thing, but very flavorful spice. Man, I've got this whole place to myself. There's so many in here. There's probably been probably right after 5, people started trickling in. The sun's going down. I'm going to turn this thing around and let y'all see what's if geez, I've got wires everywhere. Here's somebody coming in over here. I don't know if y'all can see them. And there's my bike over in the distance. And in between the bike and me, you can see that red spigot sticking out, about where that red car, just below that red car, that spigot, that's where I took a shower. And you can also see that there's nothing out here going on. It's just me. It's a picnic area. And I was telling everybody earlier, I'm probably see if I can stealth camp out here tonight. Specifically, right back there. I don't know if y'all can see. There's a couple trees over there. Trouble is going to be getting my bike behind my hammock. That's probably going to be a little bit of a trick, but everything's a trick, right? And that's kind of the other reason I would have gone and gotten some beer and sit here getting hammered, except it's a little bit of a risky spot, and I don't want to get run off. And if the man shows up, what are you doing here? I'm not soused. What's BPD? What do y'all want to talk about, man? It's my show, but it's y'all's. What do y'all sit in? What do you think we should cover this evening? Anything that you guys are interested in? So I guess since Keith's on here, maybe we can. If you want to do psych testing, yeah, dude. Yeah, you're gonna have me committed. Yeah, I'm skipping over these things. Oh yeah, I'm totally bipolar. Well, there's not much mania. I've been dealing with depression probably since my early 20s. So yeah, I've kind of got a grip on it. I had a couple of rounds of medication just enough for me to be able to identify when I'm depressed. And that really kind of worked for me. I've kind of got some, got a little cognitive therapy, cognitive behavioral shit going on that helps me. Yeah, borderline person. Yeah, there you go. I think I've heard that from your girlfriend, Carl. Yeah, I'm totally not bipolar. I have no mania at all. And you could always say, "Hey, he runs away and he leaves all his life behind. He goes on these adventures." No, it's very well thought out. There's no mania in that. Although I do have some. Nah, there's nothing. Man, it's really would really be a stretch to diagnose me with mania. Alcoholism, maybe. Anger issues. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what kind of diagnostic tools you run. I'm not sure I want to know. Okay, so yeah, I want to know what my diagnosis. If I've got a diagnosis, I want you to be able to tell me what to do about it. How can I improve my life? If you could come up with some kind of a diagnosis. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't like your language, Keith. It doesn't like AT stuff in the chat room, so I have to approve. Just so you know, if I missed something, just so you know. Yeah, tonight's stealth camping plan, Quentin, right back here behind me. I'm gonna try to put my hammock up in between these trees. And there's all kinds of trees out here, except if law enforcement came through here and did a pass later on in the night, it wouldn't be that hard for them to go, oh, headlights. Oh, there's something that's not usually out here. It looks like a camo blanket something. So that's the only concern. I don't want somebody waking me up at 2 a.m. and ADD test. IQ test, yeah, I'm not worried about that. I don't think that I've got, there's not going to be any surprises there. ADD test, I would like to do a personality test. I would be kind of interested in that, but yeah, only if you can say, here you scored really low in these things, which means you're this. Okay, here's how you can improve your life. If you could give me something like that, just having the diagnosis, I'm not sure I'd be interested in it. If you could give me some tools, maybe if I've got some, I have had friends tell me I was a narcissist, but only after Donald Trump was elected, which, narcissism was never a lay diagnosis before Trump. And then, when Trump started getting all the news headlines and stuff, and everybody started calling him a narcissist, and he probably is, but yeah, people started calling me narcissist, and I'm like, where does that come from? And I just stick a camera in my face and get on YouTube. I guess that's enough to diagnose narcissism. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'd be interested in yeah, hey, Motorhead, you're out. Mexican food. Don't let me get in the way of Mexican food. You take care of the ladies, man. You're just knucking butts, man. It's fine. Me too. Later, dude. Back in the woods, the stealth camp. Yeah, it's pretty. The woods are really dense around here. It's very well landscaped, and there's a neighborhood right over there. I may go towards the street. There's some trees over there. I just don't know. I don't like getting close to people's houses because you're guaranteed to get law enforcement call. When you get next to somebody's house and they feel threatened, it's like there's a hobo on a motorcycle over here. You better come check them out, and you better have your guns drawn. That's not the interactions I don't mind the occasional law enforcement interaction, especially if they're cool. Yeah, as long as you're going in the morning, kind of thing. I'm completely cool with that. I've had, I think, 2 or 3 of those, but that's back in my running around in a schoolie. And usually you can't stealth in a schoolie. So, but I don't positive interactions. But I don't like being the guy. I don't like being the guy that's disturbing people. And whatever that means, I'm looking out my back window off my back deck and I see something that disturbs me. I don't want to be that guy. So yeah, it may be difficult up here. I may have to wander around, but it's fine. This whole thing wraps around the lake. I just really would like to hang out here tonight because it's freaking beautiful, man. I love to see back in the oh, cyclical. That's I'm gonna have to investigate that term. So is the audio still good? Hey, there's 13 people. Awesome. Well, it's 14 people. Yeah, 14 people. Hey, everybody, new people. Who all's here? Uh, Quentin, did I answer your question? Uh, the plan is to find some trees to hide the bike behind. That's it, pretty much it. And if I don't see law enforcement tonight, I'm going to be much more bolder. I may just hang out here until I feel comfortable about setting up the hammock, which may be 10 o'clock at night. I don't know. That's the plan. I don't know if that answered your question, Quentin, but that's a good question. For the most, it's probably laggy because I'm on a freaking cell phone. I don't have my T3 fiber coming out here to the park, so. But I've been wanting to do a live stream for a while, and I couldn't figure out a better place. And the temperature is perfect. A nice little breeze, maybe getting in the way of the audio a little bit, but what's your take on motor scooter, stealth camp? What is your take on using a motor scooter? What does that mean, motor scooter? Are you trying to say like scooter? Like a step through scooter? Is that what you're asking? Because the take doesn't change. The size of your bike doesn't. The size of your bike is all up to you. If that's what you're asking, well, I'm not really sure. I know there's going to be some lag, so yeah, it's a beautiful view. Step through, yeah, dude. Stealth camping. If you can get your camping gear in a backpack, you can ride just about any bike. So, I think the smaller, the better, cooler, the potential would be. So if you're camping off a scooter, I'm guessing, I don't know why, but I'm guessing a Tesla scooter, and you're probably European. Am I? Are you in Europe, Quentin? I was thinking those things are all over the place out there. And 300 is a pretty big scooter, is it not? Especially if it's a 2-stroke. That's a monster. What else we got? Who else has got some questions? Anybody want to guide any interesting topics that I can cover? Because I'm just now starting. This is my first week on the road. I'm kind of I've got a Falkville. Yeah, I know Falkville. Quentin, you know the Goodwin boys. If you're in Falkville, at least one of them lives there. You hang out with is it Alan? I think it's Alan that lives in Falkville. I don't know. I've been to his house. We've had some events there before. Had the little motorcycle events. There's nobody else in Falkville that I know besides you two. uh, wow, you should find Alan if you like riding motorcycles. He'll take you out in the woods and thrash you. He'll thrash or step through. I've I've called him a few times. In fact, looking for. He's got a YouTube channel. It's Alan Goodwin. Doesn't he posts sporadically, but he'll go on trips and he'll post a 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute video. They're all over the place. So, what have you already forgotten to bring? Obviously, I should have brought a second mattress. I'm working on the mattress thing. I'm working on the AirPed thing, and the guys at Haven are concerned, and I appreciate that. So, but yeah, it's disappointing. It's not like, oh my God, my life is over, but it's disappointing. It's like, man, last night sucked. It sucked sleeping on, and by the time it was late, and I thought, man, I'm gonna get up and set up my my Blackbird. I was like, yeah, well, let's see how it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be because it was flat. What's your opinion so far on the Haven so far? It should be receiving mine. Just Blaze, besides the ground pad, which is a disappointing slow leak, the Safari pad had a leak. It was about three or 4 hours before it leaks down. But everything else I love. It's big, it's heavy, it's bulky, but you look at this compared to the XL, the fabric is like Kevlar. It's like canvas Kevlar. It's probably bulletproof. Yes, love the Safari. It's very comfortable. I will tell you, if you're planning on camping in inclement weather, you're probably going to maybe not need another tarp, but I would suggest that you get one. Big tarp. I like big tarps. And I probably should make a video on that because I think I've got a few suggestions from you guys. And I'm not sure if they read them, but I've read the comments on 1 or 2 of my videos that, hey, you need a bigger tarp. And that's absolutely true. But the tarp that comes with it is very efficient as long as it's not raining. And even in the rain, if you buckle the thing down, you're fine. Everything in your tent's going to get wet because, I mean, you think about it. The tarp is just wide enough to cover the tent, and it does that just fine. If you've got it buckled down, there's not rain getting in there. And I can't imagine really how it would if you got it buckled down properly. But think about this. I don't know how much time you spend in a tent in the rain. Man, it sucks. If you can just get out of your tent, and this is why I love my big ass tarp that I carry with me every trip. I've got a big, I think it's I'm trying to remember what they call it. Super tarp. It's a war bonnet tarp also, but it's huge. It's probably the biggest tarp I've ever seen, camping tarp. Those big, the big bulky things. My tarp is about this big, about that big around, that long. It's about the size of my cock. Sorry. But it doesn't weigh anything. But even if it's raining, if you set it up right, you could sit out under your tarp, watch the rain. And I love watching the rain. I can't imagine being stuck in my tent. Being stuck, you can't open the windows. You can't. But if you're sitting high up off the ground, it's not just buckets of rain. You can. I call it flying car. I think some people have called it porch mode or something else, where the rain. So in other words, a lot of people, they think of a tarp as like this. Well, if you lift one end of it, the rain hits and comes down, and you can look out this way. I call flying the tarp because it takes some work to get the damn thing to hang up there, but you can keep the rain off, and you can have it relatively flat if it's not a lot of rain, or there's all kinds of ways you can rig your hammock, but you'll want a tarp. Yeah, Wade. Oh, Wade! Holy shit! Wade, missing in action. He finally showed up. Hell yeah, Wade. What's up, man? Yeah, dude. Um, it's not the first time. I could probably count on two hands the number of times I'm hanging out at camp with a bunch of people that have got a tent or something else that's not adequate, and I'll pull out a tarp string between some trees, and I blocked sunlight with it. I blocked rain. I blocked mist. I blocked dew, all kinds of stuff. Just having a party underneath the hammock. Um, I've never put it out close to a fire. Actually, I've had close to a fire, and I've never burned a hole in it. I don't know how. I got holes in everything else. Every sweater I own has got holes in it from popping fire burning holes. Anyway, that tarp has made some awesome parties underneath it, just because it's huge. It keeps the water off of you, and you can tie it off to a dozen trees and make it exactly what you want. So I'm a big tarp fan, especially this tarp. I think it's super tarp, mega tarp. I can't remember. It's been 12. I've had the tarp for 12 years. That's the other thing. It has been through storms and drug across trees. And I don't, same thing. This stuff may be made out of Kevlar or carbon fiber. I don't know. It's really light. It's very well constructed, and it's lasted everything I've put it through. I sealed the ridge line on it a while back. I would buy another one. They're expensive too. I think it's like $150. I would buy another one today. They're just that awesome. There's some things that, okay, it's 3 times as much as everything else, but it's worth every penny. Oh, Backwaters and Backroads channel on YouTube. That guy travels everywhere on a scooter with his beagle. Yeah, I like that guy. He's not doing a lot of motorcycle stuff lately. He's not really doing anything lately, is he? I like that dude. But does a lot of boat stuff. Teleco planes haven't left Arkansas. Well, shit, dude. Need to get out of Arkansas, dude. I mean, it's about to get hot down there. I don't know if you know. All right, Scott, later, man. Second born. Yeah, I'm going to be hanging out with second born, hopefully. I think he's going south before we catch up. I've got to find a place to ship that damn that air mattress, that replacement. And I don't want to drive 1,000 miles to go get it. I may just hang out around the Chicago area and wait for it to come here. God, it's making me choke just thinking about it. Chicago. Shithole Chicago. Is Key still in here? Found something interesting to do. All right, what else y'all got? Give me some questions. It's hard for me to be spontaneous and entertaining, but I'm pretty good at answering questions. I've elaborated pretty well on tarps and a little bit of the stealthing plan. Yeah. Michigan. I don't know, dude. I don't know. It sounds like uh, Keith, a guy I'm meeting up with tomorrow, hopefully, sounds like he hurt his elbow, which, if he dislocated his elbow, I don't know if he's going to be wanting to ride anytime soon. I don't know. I've never dislocated an elbow, but I can imagine. I mean, Carl, I think you could probably identify with this too. I don't. Would you be interested in riding if it was? I don't know. How about how about I get up off my ass and maybe take you guys around and show you a little bit of the campground. I want to get up off my ass. That's kind of that's where I'm going with this. Let me unplug at least that here. All right, y'all gonna have to let me know if the audio starts sucking. All right. Still heading. Man, I want to get that ferry. That sounds like a hell of a trip. Taking a ferry across one of the Great Lakes. Yeah, I'd be completely down with that. I mean, I've got another, what, hour and a half, you think? Check that big beast out. I don't know if y'all can see that huge boat out there. It looks like it's just a little ski boat, but that thing's probably 35 foot. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's a ways out there. Anyway, 35 footer, and there's this huge beast. Looks like a cruise ship out in the middle out there. He's been sitting out there all day. I guess these guys are going to party all night. But yeah, check this place out. So there's one minivan over there, and these trees right here look really good. I would really like hanging out on those trees, but I think it's just too close to the road. And then I got a little neighborhood over here. Trees back over there. That might be where I go, because I don't think anybody's going to go down that road. But if Leo comes in here and hits the headlights, hit that tree line over there, I'm kind of, if he's paying attention. But isn't this nice? I just love this. I love it. And it's been so cool today. I mean, cool. I think it got up in the high 80s. There was a breeze today, unlike the rest of the time I've been out here. God, it's so nice. All right. Anything else y'all want to see before I plug back in here? Technical difficulties. Please bear with me. All right, I'm plugging back in so I can read the text, because it's almost impossible reading them off of a damn phone. Because you got to touch the screen, they scroll by really fast, especially when somebody's yeah, how about that? Whoa, hey. Yeah, so if y'all are interested, I'll post the video I shot. So I'm not sure. I'm going to try to get internet back, but that means it's probably going to pause my live stream, and then I'm going to have to come back in and say, no, I'm not going away. Stay tuned. Bear with me. Sorry about that. Still spinning here, so I'm not sure. Oh, yep. So they've still got 10 people. So not a whole lot of people bailed. Chatting with Jeff. Oh, hang on. Let me catch up on the. I saw something here. I'm seeing something that chatting with Jeff on the phone. He's headed west with a motorhome. So Jeff is the guy that's on the lake that we were gonna go hang out with. Is that right? Or Jeff was the guy? Jeff is your buddy with the other monkey. Take the high ground. Leo be damned. Damn, I'm missing all these damn messages here. Let's walk. Okay, I haven't missed that many. Hang a tarp over my tent. Make a patio and sit in my. Yeah, dude. I love hanging out in the rain. I mean, not for days on end, but rain, especially in the summer, you're gonna get rained on. I mean, depending on where you are at, but if you're uh, if you're riding, I started carrying a ham or a tarp on my bike. Never got to use it, but that was the plan. I was like, man, I'm always riding, and I get stuck in the rain. It would be really cool to be able to just pull out a tarp on the side of the road and not worry about, I mean, I'm getting soaked to the bone. Um, but yeah, I never got to use it. But now I gotta. I'm pretty much always got. For the next few months, I'm gonna have a tarp on my bike. So, and it's relatively easy access. Problem is, man, I need to rig that thing where it's a quick connect. Wrap a couple of ends around the trees, and not even tie a knot. Just clip, and then just pull it tight. And that way, I've got something over my head. That would be nice. Wow, I'm watching. I am watching me walking around. It's not live at all. Ah, that's what it is. I disconnected the computer and it just picked up where it left off. Okay, let's see what we got here. Full-time producer is at home on his couch. Yeah, yeah. I'm doing okay. I don't know, Carl. It's taken me a while. If I can get, if I can see the daggum chats, if I can see the chats, everything's fine. Yeah, I'm still trying to catch up on the chats are way behind on the. Yeah, dude. I don't know what the hell's going on with the chats in here. So I've gotta go back to the phone here. Sorry. T-shirt looks good on you. Thank you. I like yours too, brother. There's two people that have a T-shirt. At least two people. I've seen the pictures. Well, it doesn't rain in California. That's what I heard. It's in a song. They made a song out of it. All right, what do y'all got? Come on, help me out. Help me out. Keep me on. Give me a topic here. I'm gonna have to refresh this page. I don't know what's going on here. I do need a full-time producer. Probably gonna get out of Arkansas. Maybe I'll catch you, dude. I'm going north of Arkansas. So if I have to come to Arkansas to hang out with you, it'll be winter. Um, so I'm going north. When I leave here, I'm gonna take a northern route. South Dakota, um, Wyoming, Montana. Yeah, and then wait for the wait for the ice to melt so I can go into Colorado. Just do 5 grams of mushroom one time and you'll be good as new. You know, funny you say that. I have got some buddy in Hawaii gifted me some mushrooms and he was microdosing and I went ahead and microdosed too and I never felt anything. Nothing. So I told him you know, when I get back to the States, I'm just gonna grab a handful and stuff them in my mouth. I've never tripped. I've never done psychedelics to the point um, where I've tripped. So looking forward to that. If anybody's Brian, I'm talking to you. I know where you know where to get some stuff. Uh, I don't know. Dude, I'm so behind on the chats. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, I think I'm caught up. Lag counter. Take a bath on that lake. I've already taken a bath. I took a bath in that spigot over there earlier, and it was fantastic. It was cold, but it was clean. That's why my hair is doing all this frizzy stuff, standing up, because I'm a girl, and I'm worried about what I look like on camera. uh, you have you had a real world instance of having to go to ground with the Haven? Not yet. If I can get a ground pad, that's the plan. I'm going to the desert, so yeah, that's I have I have set it up on the ground twice. It looks like it's fine. Even in the rain, it looks like it's fine. I crawled into it at one point, but it's like I do stuff already that I don't feel good about, but creating something and then trying to say this is how it is, this is how life is. Here I am in my backyard in my tent thing. That's why I haven't done it, because I know it's coming. I know I'm going to have the opportunity as long as I can get a ground pad to hold air. I know I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't like being on the ground, and that's probably the only downside. I don't like being on the ground. Getting up and down off the ground sucks, but if you got no trees, you got no trees. So I welcome the opportunity to do the real world test. It's coming. It's coming. You know, as long as I get a ground pad. 2 minute lag. Let's hold up 2 fingers and tell me how long it's going to take. Let's see. No, it's not a 2 minute lag. It's like 5 seconds. That's quick. 5G and get back to me. I'm feeling nothing. South Dakota. Yeah, South Dakota, man, come join me. I'll show you some awesome places. Yeah, and if you're up for it, well, crazy motherfucker, you ride your bike into a river. Um, surely you want to go on a buffalo roundup. Surely you want to go hang out in the grasslands. I'm trying to think what the name of the grasslands are. It's right around the Badlands. I mean, it's right on the edge of the Badlands. It's actually the Badlands. It's just not inside the park. But there's the name of the place is the grasslands. It's BLM. So I mean, ride your freaking motorcycle through the freaking plains out there. Ugh. Yeah, it's kind of cool. If you haven't seen my Buffalo Roundup, I'm trying to think. It's my Badlands video. Go back and take a look at my Badlands video. I think I may have unlisted all those things. May have unlisted all my schooly adventures because YouTube's spanking me for doing anything that's not motorcycle related. So anyway, all right. Yeah, dude, the Haven on the Ground is coming. And if you guys don't remember, The last 2 big trips I took out west, I took a hammock, my Blackbird, and I took a tent because you don't always have trees, and that's, I've been in the argument with the guys that are tent lovers. They're never going to get a hammock because they tried it once and they were raped. I don't know, but that's my impression is that the guys that hate hammocks just really hate hammocks. Uh, Not like I hate tents. Tents are fine. Tents are fine, but it's for people that have no imagination camp in tents. And they don't have any problem sleeping on the ground, and I do. So I try to find the most awesome camping experience that I can have, like this. Like there are no campgrounds that I know of like this. I know of one that's pretty close, but it's closed. It's a very similar campground to this, and it once had a nice view, and it's pretty decent campground, but they let it slide. It's gone now. So it's grown up, it's closed. They don't maintain it. They don't like people camping. In fact, so many of the Corps of Engineers parks in Alabama are closed, probably because they don't have the budget, or they just decided that they don't have to please the local population anymore. I don't know. I don't know what the heck it is. Just so you guys know, um, so I don't miss your message when you put curse words or racy language in your messages. YouTube, not me. YouTube hides them. I have to come in and manually say, it's just Wade. He typed shit. So just in case uh, I don't see your text, you'll know that's probably because you said something racy, like shit. And just so you know. Savages, yes, Carl, savages. Break away and go to the Rockies this summer. Yeah, Carl's talking like he is. I think I think there's. Uh, I think it's just what's he willing to give up. I think. I don't think it's a. Is he willing to risk his job? I would sleep in a hammock if I could get up without flipping. Chuck, man, you're sleeping. You're trying out the wrong. You're trying out the wrong hammocks, Chuck. Hey, I don't know if y'all noticed, Chuck from Chuck's Classic Cycle is in the chat. Um, if you're ever in Oklahoma, check out Chuck's Classic Cycles. I've hung out there. What is it? 2 weekends. The past 2 big vagabond rallies that we've had there. I don't think I've missed one. I may have missed one. I may have been in Hawaii when I missed one. But yeah, Chuck, you're definitely trying out the wrong hammocks, man. There's some really good hammocks out there. And the only time I have fallen out of a hammock is when I sat down in it wrong. So in other words, I pulled it too far up under my butt. I just wasn't paying attention. And it's almost always been when I was drinking. So, so just, I mean, how many times have you fallen down getting in and out of a tent? How many times have you had your knees and hands on the dirt, in the mud, how many times have you gotten everything inside your tent wet because you had to crawl into your tent while it was raining or out of it? Intense. Yeah, intense. Reword your edgy words. I think rewording it is not necessarily. I think you have to speak in code to get past the censors because it's YouTube that's censoring you, bro. It's not me. I don't give a shit. You've heard me talk, and if I didn't have to censor my videos, and I will drop a shit and an f-bomb every once in a while on my videos. But most of the time, if I'm cussing up a storm on my videos, I bleep it, and I haven't. I've kind of gotten away from sticking the camera in my face and cussing up a storm like I used to. So, because every once in a while they go, no, no, too many expletives. We gotta censor this, or hide it from the children because they're gonna be warped. All those children that are watching. I did start getting some folks under 35 started watching. I looked at the analytics, like, oh, hey, because my demographic is 45 to 65. That's 98% of my audience, or 90%, 45 to 65. Because I guess they look at me and go, oh, old, fat, gray bearded dude, that's me. And then the kids come in here and go, oh, old, fat, gray bearded dude, that's not me. What's he got to tell me? There's nothing important that guy's got to tell me. Oh, anyway. Next rally is second weekend in October. Chuck, I might swing by on the way back. I don't know of anything else I've got pressing. Usually when it starts getting cold out west, I start heading back. So, yeah, October. Edgy as a... Couldn't find a beach ball. Gray bush. Yeah, yeah, you speak in code. I think that's how you get past the sensors. So, there's some tire noise I hear out here, and I hear boats out here. And somebody came through earlier. Sounded like some kids. Man, they've got to be a mile away, but I can hear a child, small female youngster out there. I could hear her talking. Heard a stereo, and everything else is wind and birds. So it's pretty nice out here. And of course, you can see the sun's going down. I just started editing my first video today, so I'm trying to stay on top of that. I think I'm going to try to keep them all under 5 minutes. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I didn't see your reword. Tomorrow, are you up for going to an establishment where double X chromosomes humans remove all articles of... Yeah, man, since you got to show me the strip club. I don't know, man, it's been so long since I've been into strip clubs. I guess, once you've seen 1,000 titties, I'm guessing this is an extraordinary strip club. So since you want to go, this is what I think of when I think of strip clubs. I think of terrible service, terrible drinks, and terrible dancers. I like strip clubs when there's good dancers. I'm okay with the strippers being chubby, as long as they can fucking dance. And that's my problem. Is you see these so many. Well, I don't think I've been to 2 strip clubs in the last decade. So, and usually it's somebody saying, "Man, let's go to a strip club." Okay, yeah, all right. Don't really want to, but okay. So I get drugged to the strip club, and it seems like the same thing always happens: terrible drinks, terrible service, and terrible dancers. The women may be good looking, they may not. They may have extraordinary bodies, but this is what they do. They just kind of sit here. It's like, fuck that, man. Dance. Get up on that fucking pole and move your ass. Otherwise, I'm just, come over here and rub your stinky pussy in my face. I'll give you $1. This show is getting raunchy. All right. Maybe you could head across Illinois to the Mississippi and hang out in the savannah. It's a biker and railroad town. I'm all about railroads. Palisades State Park. Savannah? Savannah what? Across Illinois to the Mississippi and hang out in Savannah. Savannah, Missouri? I don't know Savannah what? Whisper to you all night like the Bald River. Does what whisper to me like the Ball River? 5 to 8 minutes is ideal. Thank you, Quentin. 5 to 8 minutes. I'm going to shoot for 5 to 8 minutes. Dawn might bust a fuse. What does that mean? No, nothing special. You've been going to the wrong. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I've been to some extraordinary strip clubs. I'm trying to think of Cheetah in Atlanta. Man, hot, hot, hot girls dance like fuck. It was a fucking show. Every stripper that came out was putting on a show, and you could go over to. You're not digging what this girl's putting out. You go over to this other room, extraordinary, and they're putting on a show. It's like a magic act. It's fucking amazing. Yeah, all day long. And I've been to some fucking hole in the walls in the middle of nowhere and seen some skank ass crack whore that's dancing her fucking tits off. I said, I've been to some freaking awesome shows. Just saying, that's kind of my hang up. It's like, I don't want to see some knockout centerfold that's doing this. If you can't dance, next, please. Can you bring on the chick that knows how to dance? Yeah, I'm there to be entertained. Okay, you got a nice body. You got a minute and a half. I checked you out. Oh, unless you're gonna do a donkey show or something. Let me do it for a donkey show. All right, let me catch back up. It's value dancers, haha. Yeah, dude, Alabama sucks. It sucks for strippers. Florida's got some great strippers. Uh, Atlanta has some fucking amazing clubs, but it's been a while. It's been a while since I've seen anything that I'll write home about. Value dancers. I've been in contact with Spaz. When you get to South Dakota, I'll try to catch up with you, dude. Just fucking c- contact me, dude. It's a rural place. Manage your expectations, dude. Just if they can dance, let's go. If they know how to dance, let's go. Naked chicks, let's not go. If they're just pulling their snatch apart, I'll pass. I've seen plenty of snatches, lots of titties. But if they can dance, if they can get up on a fucking pole and make magic, let's go. Savannah, Illinois. Yeah, I don't know anything about Savannah, Illinois. Poopies. What's poopies? I prefer tattletales. Message retracted. So Quentin said something, then he changed his mind. Fuzzy holes in Johnson City, Tennessee. Never in, but past it several. Oh, dude, there's some hilarious names. I would like to go to a few of the clubs just because the name on the outside of the building is like, oh yeah, let's go in there and see what that's all about. Just world class skanks are us. Yeah, man, crack whore or not, it don't matter. If you can dance, odds are you're gonna get some money out of my pocket. So, uh, Don's strip club review. Oh, it's coming. If he actually drags my ass out to a strip club, it's gonna be. I'm gonna make. I'm gonna draw pictures. That's what's gonna happen. There's gonna be cartoons, and then the next one came out, and she reached up and pulled up one foot and got it up above her head, and then she grabbed her labia and pulled it around her neck and. Don't have your number. I never got it. Wade, damn. How the hell? I can't give it to you here, man. All these assholes in here, they'll all have my number. How about this? I'm just gonna. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna type it in here because it's gonna be there forever. Uh, if Carl's got your shit, I'll send you. I'll send you a text when we hang it when the live stream's over. I'll get with Carl. I can't believe Crazy Wade doesn't have my number. Ping pong balls. Yeah, I've never seen ping pong balls. That might be fun. Biker Barn, Savannah, Illinois. Poopies. Yes. Oh, So Keith, you've been to Poopies? All right. So what you didn't see back here is one of the maintenance crew just opened the gate back there. They closed it early. They closed about 4 o'clock, so everybody in the maintenance went home about 4. So I was thinking about going back over there and going around the fence and having me a nice spot, but now I'm glad I didn't, because apparently the maintenance guys go in and out even after their shift is over. So you have been to Poopies. Uh, so damn it, I'm getting hungry, and I don't know where I'm gonna pop my damn hammock out. But I know it's gonna be in the 60s tonight, which means I probably need a underquilt. So I'm back in the Blackbird tonight because I got no air pad that's gonna support me. So I thought I was gonna get up in the middle of the night because I mean the XL pad just went flat. I mean, just 30 minutes, it was flat. Could feel it. As soon as I got sat down on it, it started going crank, 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 crank. I was like, oh man, this is not good. But I got up, I blew it up, 30 minutes again. I was thinking, okay, well, let me fiddle with the valves, just make sure it's not something stuck in the valve. Went down, but I was so tired. I was like, yeah, if I get up and I'm cramped and I'm feeling like shit and I can't sleep, I'll set the Blackbird up. Otherwise, I'll just sleep here. I slept pretty good, surprisingly. Um, Not sure exactly how my back did because I had this thing. I set it up wrong. I had it almost on the ground because I was trying to. That's the longest hang I've ever done. I think that was like 17 feet, which is the good thing about comparing my Blackbird to the Haven. Apparently, there's no perfect distance like the Blackbird. If you wanna sleep right, 10 to 14 feet. You've got to have it in this very narrow range, and 12 feet is the ideal. So if you can find two trees that are 12 feet apart, I can hang them perfectly, and I'll sleep like I'll get up maybe once in the night and piss. But um, yeah, I slept surprisingly well. I think I probably woke up twice. Think no, I didn't get up to piss. I didn't really drink anything last night. Anyway, yeah, I was kind of surprised. I slept like that. So when that air pad goes flat, you go from like this to well, yeah, you go from like this to well, you know what I'm saying. So it's the Haven's like that with the mattress, and it kind of sinks in the middle. But when it goes flat, it just turns into a half pipe, and you're sleeping in a half pipe, which apparently wasn't that bad last night. So maybe I should stop bitching. But here's the thing: if I'm gonna be on the ground, I gotta have an air mattress. I've got to have something because I can sleep in a tent as long as I've got something, something to sleep on. I guess I could stop in Walmart and um, get one of those little air cell things. Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Got okay, Spaz. So if you try to camp there tonight, but then later you're asked to leave, what's the plan? Yeah, I'll go down the road, probably out of town somewhere. Because if you have a interaction with law enforcement, I've done that before. I got run off from Rocky Mountain National Park because I was actually trying to camp there legitimately, but it's kind of that's why I can't stand national parks because I asked him at the gate, you guys got camping? Well, not at this campground, but the far campground still has spots. I was like, okay. So sun's going down. I'm racing to the other side of the park. Well, they got no spots when I got there, so which is not unusual for national parks. But anyway, um, I just went down the street. Hey y'all, um, I went down the street about I don't know, a few hundred yards from the campground is a trailhead. And I just pulled in there in the schoolie, parked, um, had a few beers, caught up on whatever, and crashed. I think I was probably in bed by 11. 2 o'clock in the morning, a couple of rangers come shining flashlights through the cracks, and and they see me inside. I'm like, uh-huh, boom, 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 boom. I'm like, fuck. I told them the story. It's like, hey, they told me there was a spot. Surely I can sleep here overnight. Nope, gotta go. I was like, I mean, they were cool and everything, but they made me leave. And let me tell you, I think I had probably 6 beers, and oh no, I did not need to be driving. And they said, you want to go out this way or that way? If anybody's been to Rocky Mountain National Park, so when you come in, you're going up this mountain, and it's, you're the size of the width of a normal highway, 2-lane highway, except both sides are just, 1,000, 3,000 feet down. It's just unbelievable. I was freaking out when I was sober coming up that thing. There's no way, 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm driving out that way, ripped out of my mind. And it was crazy. So, yeah, that's kind of stuck with me. Um, yeah, so that's why I don't really like camping anymore, especially in national parks. There's just too many rules, too many. Don't go through here. Don't go there. Don't step on this trail. This, golly, I violated like 3 or 4. I took my dog out on the tundra. I didn't know. I didn't know at the time. It's the sensitive um, landscape. It's an ecosystem, and I took my dog out there and shit on the tundra because it was fucking cool. Anyway, Illinois, Illinois green Nazi. I hate Nazis. Oh shit, dude. I just I just deleted your I just deleted your email or your I just deleted your text. I hit the wrong button. Sorry, dude. Yeah. Illinois green Nazis. I hate Illinois Nazis. You should hit up Savannah, then cruise through corn and soybean fields. Dude, I've been all over Iowa cornfields. I don't remember seeing too many soybeans out there. Man, they got some freaking corn. I've seen enough corn today. I'm really not sure that I want to see any more. But I got to go through Iowa to get to South Dakota. So, yeah. Man, I had a good time today. I've been struggling the 2 days before today. It was just too hot to really enjoy it. By 10 o'clock in the morning, it's almost 90 and it's 90% humidity. It's just been rough. It's been rough because you can't cool off. You feel the breeze coming, but it's just hot air. It's kind of like, I'm hot. Let me crawl into a sauna. No. Anyway, today was nice. The riding was nice. The breeze was nice. There's air movement. It's nice and cool. It's a wonderful day. So, I could ride through cornfields every day if they were like this. And there's curves in these cornfields. You don't think everything's flat, but especially along the rivers, the roads have turns in them. Not a lot, but they do have turns in them, and they're 90-degree turns, and they're fun. Some of them are nice and banked. You get up, you hit some of them 50 miles an hour. It's kind of fun. I think you will like Michigan, North Wisconsin. I bet I will like Wisconsin. I'm not sure about Michigan. I'm worried about the cities. I don't want anything to do with the cities. I don't want to have to avoid the cities. I want to blink and be on the other side of the city. That's why I'm all anxious about Chicago. I'm sure there's a way I can just get on the interstate. That's pretty consistent. Uh, I don't ride a lot of interstates, but consistently when I'm around cities, if there's the fastest way is typically on the interstate. I'll get on the interstate and buzz through the city. And nice cityscape. It's not bad to see as long as the traffic's not stop and go. But yeah, avoiding cities is just such a pain in the ass on a motorcycle. Big Red 1 Division has a military museum worth seeing. Is that Is that in Chicago? Cantigny Park? Never heard of it. But that's cool. I'm sure Chicago has a lot to offer. Most cities do. Most cities have something that you won't see anywhere else. It's just having to deal with all the other shit that comes with it to see those five things. So, am I going to get my diagnosis this evening? A few videos back, talked about Michigan and doing a loop through. Uh, yeah, Quentin, I don't know if you know this, but Keith and I are talking about. I'm meeting up with Keith tomorrow, so he's outside of Chicago. We're talking about taking the ferry across from Michigan or Wisconsin over to Michigan across the lake. But I don't know if your elbow. What's the status on your elbow, man? You said you dislocated it. I would say that would might prevent you from riding. What's the deal there? How fast can you type? Because I'm going to be asking more questions. And I'm gonna be spitting out a diagnosis too here if you can't answer within the next 30 seconds. As long as I can stay clear of the big towns and the cities, I'm all about uh, I'm all about exploring. I get I get all anxious when I get into traffic, and especially when it's hot, man. You're sitting at a freaking intersection going, "Go, let's go. Why are we sitting here? Why is nobody turning? Why? It's not why I ride. I don't ride to go blip my throttle downtown. It's just not my thing. Elbow improved. So yeah. So it was not a catastrophic dislocation. It was just a painful dislocation, I guess. So riding may be in the cards. Dude, I would love to take a. I would probably put up with a lot more knowing that I could get on a ferry and ride across and say I did it and get the video evidence too. That's important. You got to get the evidence. It's like what I tell all these kids with video cameras. You got to get the shot. Got to get the shot. You can tell the story however you want to, as long as you get the shot. Get the shot. All right, what else y'all got? Questions? Who's got questions? Pick a topic. Pick a topic. Ask me a question. Um, Tell me a place that I've got to see on my way back west, because that's what I'm doing after I do this loop. Potentially loop thing around. Oh, but you know what? Damn, if I get on the ferry, I gotta go loop back around the lake. Is that part of the deal? Do I have to come back to Chicago to go west? Is there another option? Can I go into Canada? Have they opened their borders to Americans? Damn, I didn't bring my passport. I didn't think about going to Canada. I'm not ready for Mexico. Are they gonna let me into Canada with? Yeah, shit. They should have a record of me. They should let me in. Just hey, I'm a tourist. Eh. Man, they have really. Yeah, Edmund Fitzgerald. I love that song. Mm. So, am I caught up with the chats? It looks like I am. Everything's working now. Audio still good? I'll, Dude, if I got internet, I'll do these every Friday night. Probably need to do them a little bit shorter than this. We're over an hour. If y'all don't come up with questions or suggestions or a route, some things I need to see going west, um, ride through the traffic, wait. You can only do that in California. Yeah. No, there's somebody else that's allows splitting. No, there's filtering. I think you guys might be the only lane splitting state. But there's a few states that allow splitting or filtering, which means you go to the front of the line at the light. North Mackinac Bridge to the upper. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I don't have to go south. Okay. Cool. I gotta do some research. I gotta figure out what I gotta do. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Just go all the way north into Michigan. There's some weird sirens going on over here. Um, yeah. So I didn't capture any of the noises last night, but I'm basically sleeping in a swamp at the campground. I I've heard noises that I never heard before, and my guess is it was a combination of tree frogs and swamp frogs and all kinds of weird stuff. I wish I would have gotten the balls to get up and pull a microphone out and actually listen, capture some of the stuff going on, but I didn't. I was tired and dehydrated, and I don't think I actually rehydrated. I still think I'm a little shy of hydration. So, anybody got any suggestions, any topics, any directions that I go besides Mackinac Bridge to the UP? Arizona, you can what? Oh, Arizona, you can split or you can filter. Can I do a wheelie in between cars at 90 miles an hour in Arizona? I don't think so. Need some topics. I'm starting to get bored. Need some topics. I need some highlights. I need some stopping points on the way west. And probably going west across Wisconsin-ish. I've never been to North Dakota. Maybe I need to put that on my map. I'm struggling with. I'm thinking maybe I want to go to New York because my nephew is graduating from West Point. Go Ransom Redmond. Um, End of May. But I hate his mother, and I don't want to hang out with her or be anywhere near her. But it would be cool to see him walk across the stage and get a diploma. And he's going to fly helicopters. He's going to first station is Fort Rucker, so he can learn how to fly the birds. That's his big dream. He wants to fly. I don't blame him at all. He went and got his eyes fixed because they told him, "Hey, your vision sucks, man." He's like, "Eh, LASIK. LASIK will fix that." And he got his eyes fixed, and now he doesn't have glasses, and now he can fly. I hope it continues that way. Tiger's holding up good. Need a front counter sprocket. Yeah, tires are holding up good. The rear's starting to show some imprints, but that's kind of typical. It's got three different um, hardnesses of rubber apparently on this tire, but I'm still wearing the center out. Just kind of, that's just what happens. It's what happens, man. It's what happens when you just. I think I just need big fat knobby tires. I need some 2 inches of fucking big knobs on there. That way, when it gets down about halfway, I know I got to start looking for a tire. Yeah, I don't want to get snuck up on like I did. I don't know how I missed that up in Tellico. I don't know how I missed it because I was keeping an eye. I think that was probably the 2 trips across the Skyway. Yeah, I guess it's. I've been surprised up there. I saw threads before, so I guess it's just those roads, man. They're fun. I just have too much fun on those. Fish, stealth fishing, stealth living, wearing tires is evidence of good fun. Yeah, yeah, they've got lots of evidence. Uh, so you guys have got to pester Gary about the fishing thing. I tried to get him to bring his damn fly setup to Teleco. Well, I didn't try. I said, "Are you bringing it?" He's like, "Nah, nah." I was like, "I don't think you understand. There's fish right where we're camping. Just walk across the street." I think I said walk across. That's what he said. You said walk across the street. I thought you meant it's miles away. No, dude, they're fishing right where we were camping. He could have thrown a line in from his hammock. So I kind of want to catch some fish, and I think hanging out with Gary He might be able to teach me how to fly fish. Maybe, I don't know. I'm a terrible fisherman. What else you guys got? Come on, keep them coming. I can't be all the entertainment. Y'all got to uh, post up some questions or some comments or something. I've only got 3 hours of battery life. Man, y'all got to see this shit. I'm gonna see if I can do this without. Check out check out my big battery pack that I'm carrying around. I'm carrying so much shit around on my bike. So this is my battery pack, battery bank that I'm using to run my laptop for potentially up to 6 hours. And I also have uh, folding solar panels that I'm bringing with me. So hopefully I can keep this thing charged up. And yeah, I don't know. I'm starting to get hungry. The only thing I got to eat, I've got tuna packets. I've got some stew stuff in the can. Anyway, I just got that today just in case. I don't have to wash dishes or anything. And then I've got some nuts. Man, it sure would be nice to have some beer, but I ain't got no beer. Fly fishing is a waste of time. Telescopic pole, couple spinners, all you need. So, all right, I don't care how I catch fish. I really don't. I'll fucking net the motherfuckers. Those cast nets, that looks like fun to me. You catch a bunch of fish, right? I don't care. It's probably illegal, but I like eating fish, and I like. So the romance for me, I keep going back to romance because it's really, when it comes down to it, it's all about romance. The romance for me is I like fish, I like eating fish, but I also like being able to be self-sufficient. So catching my dinner, hunting my dinner, cooking my dinner, breaking into somebody's house and stealing steaks out of their fridge, that's okay too. Yeah, there's a pork chop in every beer. Yeah, old man, hey man, what's up? Cue Firebox romance music. Did I put music on top of that? I figured since I said romance, I had to qualify it and let everybody know what I meant. It's not a romantic comedy. It's romance. There's romance and stuff, and it's got nothing to do with men and women. So there's romance. There's the romance of a dude getting on his motorcycle and riding across the country. There's a story in there that inspires people and they want to get on, just like Easy Rider. It's two dudes riding across country to make a big drug deal. Does anybody remember that was the whole purpose? They were they were going from one side of the country to the other to make a big drug deal. So yeah, but the movie was romantic because you think about it, it inspired so many people and still does. I want to be Easy Rider. I want to be those cats riding around on those painful looking motorcycles. Dude with a big chopper, hardtail chopper. You see him going down the road just bouncing, kind of like Big Bertha. I named all the gear on the back of my bike. I named my gear Big Bertha because it's like a big fat chick. Um, Not that I mind big fat chicks, but Big Bertha has this habit of standing on the pegs and shaking her big titties when I'm riding down the road, especially when I'm turning. She likes to stand up and flash her titties and shake all around, so it makes it really difficult to control the motorcycle. So Big Bertha, you'll hear me talking about Big Bertha, and when I do, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that fat chick that's on the back of my bike. I guarantee you she weighs 250 pounds. She's a big girl. I got to do something with Big Bertha. I may change the name if I can fit it into a song. So I got all kinds of songs I'm redoing, uh, and I don't give a shit if YouTube doesn't like them and won't show them to the rest of the world. I feel the need to make funny shit, especially when it comes to music. I've got What's the one I came up with a couple nights ago? Donnie was fading away, stealth camped his way across the USA. do, 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 do. I've got the words. I've got uh, 3 or 4 phrases already. I may need some help to put it together, but they did the drug deal, then off to Mars. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. They did the drug deal, and then they went to party. But yeah, so it was they had the mission, and then they had well they had obstacles along the way too. So maybe that's maybe I've got to find a way of recreating Easy Rider, the modern day Easy Rider. Here I am, uh, smuggling something across the U.S. But what's the goal? What's the end result? The only thing I can come up with is why I'm doing this, and I'm being serious here. Is I'm trying to become enlightened. I'm trying to figure out what's important. I'm trying to figure out. Uh, Gotta get changed, go to downtown Naperville and have a drink and watch the half-dressed girls walk around trying to catch you tomorrow. Yeah, dude, I'll give you a shout when I'll give you an update where I'm at. Uh, yeah, so I keep saying the big trips always change you, and they always have. Riding your motorcycle 2 or 3 states away, doing something cool, going to the beach, going to the mountains, going to whatever. Those are cool, and they may change you. They're just not dramatic enough, and they never have been for me. They've never been dramatic enough to make changes to the way I think and the way I feel. But the big trips, the big loops, the one I'm about to do is going to change me, and hopefully change me forever, like the other big trips have. So coming into Stockton, I got 10 more miles, and I'm out of this truck and into my pickup on my way home. Easy Rider with Danny DeVito. Oh, yeah, dude. Carl, I could see me and you doing that, man. I could see us doing some stupid version of Easy Rider where it's just Clownville the whole time, where we're just acting like such retards. I could see that. Brian is actively real. Yeah, dude. Brian never stops moving, man. He drives a truck during the week, comes home and rides his bike. He never stops moving. I wonder maybe we need to get Dr. Keith on the case of Brian and get him a diagnosis too. Maybe he's got some personality disorder. It's got to keep moving. It's got to keep moving. Yeah, so maybe I need to come up with some kind of a theme for this journey. I'm trying to come up with a name, but nothing sticks out. Maybe I'll wait until the end to name the journey, because I'm not really sure what it's about. Just I'm always looking to be enlightened. I'm looking to be entertained with the wind and the things that I find, and I'm educated. Dude, I'm hanging out in a brewery last night before I went to camp. Sparta. I'll give you a hint. This is Sparta. It's a town. Um, so I rolled through Sparta, and I'm about to turn left and then turn right and get on the open road again. I'm rolling through this town, and I'm like, oh, brewery? Damn, there can't be 5,000 people in this town. They got a freaking brewery? So I was like, oh, no. I'm like, man, if they had food and cold beer, that would be huge. Rolled in, there's 3 guys at the bar. And one of them is the owner. But he's chugging them down. Anyway, I had a really interesting conversation with them about what people do in small town Illinois, and what do people do for a living? How do they do it? And it was just everybody was saying you got to travel 45 minutes to go do something. It's they don't the factory over 45 minutes away. That's where everything's at. So everybody's traveling So I had an interesting conversation, very enlightening talking to people. I just wish there was a brewery in every small town. Give me a lot more options. And not just that, I'm getting ready to close out. I'm like, hey, what do you think about this pyramid? I can't remember what it is. Pyramid recreation. Anyway, it's nice little swampy place. Rolled in, set up the hammock, out. Got up this morning, did some work, got my stuff reorganized. Yeah, yeah, I'm digging Brian's channel. I even have another Harley for you. Oh yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. Adventures await in California, apparently. All right, folks. I think the sun's going down. I need to get all this shit packed up. It was fun hanging out with you guys almost 2 hours. Um, I'm gonna try to schedule them again. When I roll into a place that I've got good internet and a nice shady place to conduct business, and we'll do this again. I enjoy it. I enjoy communicating on the road and connecting with people. Who knows? Who knows who else I'm going to connect with on the way out? So um, it was good hanging out with you. Who else is in here that hasn't spoken up yet? Is anybody in here that I haven't recognized? Anybody that's of the 11 people that are in here, who hasn't chimed in chat? Yeah, that would be nice to have a beer. I'm thinking it's a little bit late at this point, but I may have one of those warm beers on the bike. We'll see. Main thing is I got to get my hammock set up. All right, folks, enjoyed it. Until next time.